welcome. We're going to be moving and breathing and writing, and tonight's theme is balance. We're just going to be focusing on settling ourselves, settling our own personal circles, as we were talking about briefly before the recording started. We're leaning in towards the solstice, which has the longest days of the year in the northern hemisphere. And so it's becoming intense, it's becoming heated, I think, both physically in the world. We're noticing energetically in the world. And as an example, as I mentioned earlier, my husband noticed we have a volunteer pumpkin growing out front, and it was wilting. And so he watered it, and he said it grew 3 feet overnight, and the pumpkin just grew. And so it's this beautiful time of intense growth, but that also requires a lot of nourishment, a lot of energy, and then the ability to rest as well, both in ourselves and in the world. So we're going to be playing with some of that tonight in our movements and in our writing. So as you're ready, go ahead and come to a comfortable seat, whatever feels good for you. I'll start out here. Oh, I see the pretty heart. Go ahead and come to a comfortable seat. You can place your hands either on your thighs or together at your heart center, and then close your eyes. And just start to notice entering this space, noticing the energy of what today was, what this week has been already, and then noticing where you are right now. We start to bring our awareness into these places of opposition, we just notice, right? That is the practice, the stepping back, the observing, the acknowledging, and then start to bring awareness to your breath. Noticing the inhale and the exhale, which itself requires balance. I was just reading something about how the breath is both a conscious act, and something that we do without thinking, right? So not even just the ebb and the flow itself, but the idea that it's something that we do if we are feeling well without thinking. And it's also something that we can bring awareness to. Noticing and maybe start to bringing conscious attention, lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. Doing this a few times at a pace that feels good for your body right now. We have allergies, we have cold, I don't want to use C word, we have things going around. So just whatever feels good for you. If you want to inhale through your nose or through your mouth, whatever feels right for your body. And then your hands at your thighs, you can bring your palms together at your heart center, setting an intention for your practice today. Maybe it is to cultivate balance. Maybe you came tonight to this practice craving something, and maybe it's coming to mind right now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Do that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then as you're ready, release your hand. Open your eyes. And then we'll go ahead and make our way to the mat. Okay, my way to lift. If you're already there, go ahead and lay down. We'll come to our journals in a bit. We're just going to start out on our back. You can have a bolster under your head or under your knees. And we'll just start to tap the earth, right? I love starting with this, as you know already, especially toward the end of the day when our minds have been busy, our bodies have been moving, and we get to just take this time to ground ourselves. That in itself is a practice of balance. And even saying, I am here and I have a right to be here. Feeling your feet, the energy of the earth, And whenever you're ready, go ahead and hover. Feel the vibration. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And bring your feet so that they're mat width distance. You can bring your arms into cactus arms on the earth, and we're going to start to windshield wiper the knee, left to right, whatever pace feels good for you. I heard that in my own face. My body liked that. Running a bit. And then if you'd like, with your arms in cactus or wide, you can also bring your gaze into it. So maybe you inhale center, exhale your knees to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale center, exhale knees to the left, gaze to the right. And you can do this as quickly or as slowly as feels comfortable for you. Or just, again, finding our own pace, finding some openness. Maybe you open and close your jaw as you move. Maybe you find a spot that feels good and you just want to pause and hold and breathe into it, whether it's in your hip, whether it's in your upper body, your neck, shoulders. And a few more times at your own pace. Good. And then as you're ready, come to center. Bring your knees in towards your chest and just make circles with your knees. You're feeling a nice energy, soft massage on the lower part of the spine, your lower back. Again, bringing in some grounding energy and bringing awareness to the breath. And then as you're ready, pause and move in the other direction. Good. And then pause, bring your knees in towards your chest. Good. And then exhale or inhale and exhale, bring your legs down. Allow your hands to come down to the earth. Maybe you want more grounding energy, and so you place your palms on the earth. If you feel like you're in a more receptive space, you can raise your palms towards the sky and then close your eyes, wherever you are, and just allow yourself to be here. Once again, we're going to be moving to these yogic postures where we link our breath and our body so that we can focus the mind. And we also move through these energetic circuits of movement and writing. In yoga, we play against the edge of our physicality, muscle, bone, organs, blood, and pulse, our breath. In writing, we play against the edges of our consciousness, memory, imagination, awareness, observation. And so just as we always say in yoga, to follow what feels right for your body today, please take care of yourself, whether it's in the physical practice or in the prompt or a question. You are always welcome to free write if a prompt does not resonate for you. Wherever you are, take a deep breath. Now exhale. Bring your knees into your chest with a soft gaze or your eyes still closed. You can roll to one side and make your way up to seated. bring your hands together at your heart. And then as you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift up. Your gaze can follow if that feels good on your neck and shoulders. Exhale, hands towards your heart. And again, your gaze can follow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So in yoga, one of the sutras, 2.4, I think it is, talks about stira and sukha. So stira is our steadiness, our strength. It's how we feel firm. It actually talks about the physical posture need to be both firm and have opening. So even in the simple seated pose, we inhale, lift our arms above our head. We can feel as we pause here with our arms above our head, we can feel our belly engage. We can feel the heaviness of our leg. And then maybe from here, we also open up our arms, allow our palms to release, feel our shoulders, open our heart lift, release any tension in your jaw, space between your eyebrows, opening up, strong belly, open heart, stira and sukha. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hand to your heart center. So these can be a beautiful way to really cultivate that balance, to notice the balance between our foundation, our heart, our left, our right, right? So we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift our arms above our head. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dip to one side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip to the other side. We'll do that. You can again find your own pace. So the inhale lifts you to center. Exhale guide you to whichever side you are leaning into. And you can move as slowly or as quickly as feels right for your body. I love that Emma said it's a dance, right? So even right here, where can you find the dance? The dance of your breath, the dance of your body, the dance between the stira and the sukha, feeling your steadiness, feeling the ease. We contain it all inside these vessels, inside our mind, and we can cultivate these energies. Honor them. And as you're ready, once you're dipped to whichever side feels right for you, go ahead and pause. Your arm can remain above your head, too much on your shoulder. You can always bring it down to your lower back or your hip. And then whatever feels right for your neck, maybe you gaze towards the earth. Again, this may be more grounding. You can gaze towards the front of the room, or you can lift up to the sky, where your arm in whatever position feels good for you. And then wherever you are, take 2 deep breaths. Good. And then with an inhale, lift up. Feel your belly engage as you do that, really drawing into the stira, the stability. And then as you exhale, leaning to the other side, finding whatever posture feels good here, and noticing and acknowledging and honoring if it's different. Maybe your shoulder has a different feeling here. Maybe you want to have your hand above your head. Maybe you want it down on your hip. Wherever you are, wherever your gaze is, take 2 deep breaths. And then as you're ready, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Close your eyes and pause here. Noticing the energy of moving with this moment of stillness. And noticing that the stillness is not completely still, that your breath lifts you, it settles you. And tonight in our writing, we're going to be working with some prompts that I love, maybe a little bit different than what we've been doing. We're going to read these, and you're going to be drawn to, or you have the invitation to be drawn to whatever resonates strongly with you. I'm going to read 4 different prompts. They're starters, if you want to call them. And just with your eyes closed, just receiving, listening, I'll repeat them. Withdraw from, connect with. Withdraw from, connect. My heart, my mind. My heart, my mind. I learn, I teach. I learn, I teach. Denial, denial. Take a deep breath in and just notice what words are resonating inside your heart, inside your mind, inside your. And as you're ready, open your eyes. And I'll read them once more, and then we're going to move to our journal. If you didn't get it exactly, it doesn't matter. Just do what feels right for you, right? It's just writing. And so they were withdraw from, connect with. My heart, my mind. I learn, I teach. Denial, accept. Did I read 5? I don't remember now. I'll read the next one anyway, just in case. I am free to, I am responsible for. I am free to, I am responsible for. As you're ready, go ahead and move your attention to your journal and we'll write. And again, the invitation, I like to use the word challenge, but the invitation is to keep your pen moving. And if you wander up, that's perfect. You might wander away from the prompt. That's exactly where you need to be. As you're ready, go ahead and writing. As you're ready, you can start to finish your last thought, word, idea, sentence, and you can place your journal off to the side and just start to roll out the wrists, especially your writing wrist. And I love the yoga practice balance writing because it is a hunched over, to put it in very plain words, a hunched over practice, right? So with the yoga, we can balance up. And then we'll start to move into our shoulder. So we'll just make circles. If you want to bring your hand to your shoulders, if you'd rather release your hand, then keep it like that. You just want to have your shoulders, your hands on your thighs, your knees, and move your shoulders that way. Whatever feels good for you. And invite back in your awareness. As you're ready, pause and move in the other direction. Open and close the jaw here. And then as you're ready, release your hands, release your wrists, and come to all fours. So once again, you can place a pillow or a bolster or a blanket under your knee. And bring your knees under your head, hands under your wrist. And we'll just move through some cat-cow. So inhale into cow, opening your heart, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze. Exhale back into cat. Your gaze comes towards your navel, a nice curve in your spine. And just start to move through those two poses that you're okay. The inhale opens your heart. The exhale draws your attention inward. And you can stay here in simple cat-cow if that feels good. If you can start to move through some circles, so drawing circles with your tailbone, maybe drawing your shoulders into it. They can be really small circles, or you can even spread your knees a bit wide and can make just really wide circles with your whole body. You can do all of it. Do what feels right for you. If there's a place sometimes where this posture can really feel it in my hip, and it feels nice just to breathe into it. And once again, simple practice of linking breath with movement, grounding ourselves here. And then as you're ready, pause and move in the other direction if you're making circles. Do a few more times in this direction. And then as you're ready, go ahead and come back to center. Do one simple cat-cow just to neutralize the spine. Bringing yourself back to center, again, balancing out the circle. And then we'll come back into child pose. You can bring your toes together. Knees can be spread wide or close together. And then bringing your forehead down to the earth, or if you need a pillow, you can always bring the ground to you, coming into child. Just notice what it feels like to be here on the earth. Is known as child's pose for many reasons. Children often come into this pose. It's an instinctual safety pose. We also have our heart in a humble way toward the earth. We also have our third eye, our point of wisdom, pressed into the earth. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And then as you're ready, come back up, few hands and knees. And then from here, we're going to come up to the beginning of gate pose like we did last week. If this is tough on your knees, just let me know. I can show you how to do it from standing. If not, we're just going to come to our knee. We're going to I'll start out with my left leg. Inhale, lift up our arm. And then exhale, coming into side plank. And we're going to pause here in side plank. And as you're ready, we're just going to start to circle the arm. So once again, drawing our attention here between the stira and the stuka. So maybe you pause for a moment and you check to see, okay, my knees are under my hips. That's a firm foundation. My wrists are under my shoulders. That's a firm foundation. And from that foundation there, I have the flexibility to move into the cycle of the arm, really focusing on the opening, the breath, the dance, and really feeling into it. Knowing that I am steady in my foundation allows me to let go, to just be. Maybe you have a soft gaze or you close your eyes. Now you're ready, move in the other direction. Maybe your gaze follows your wrist. And then pause with your arm above your head. Inhale, and then as you exhale, come on it. Release your arms. We'll move to the other side. Leg out, whatever side you did before, go ahead and move to the other side. Pausing here if you need a bolster or something under your knee. Inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, tilting over to side plank on this side. Once again, finding our foundation. And then once we found our foundation, we can start to move and breathe into the nice opening of the upper body. We have our strong core, our strong legs, our strong arms, and that allows our figurity. Inhale, lift you up. Exhale, guide you down. Few more times in this direction. And then as you're ready, pause, move in the other direction. And then pause with your arm above your head. Inhale, and then lift up. Exhale, release your arm, release your legs, and then go ahead and just come here for a moment if this feels good. Sometimes this can be a bit rough on the knees, so you can also come down to seated, or if you have a block or a pillow, you can always kind of place 2 blocks underneath my seat so that it can come into what's known as heroes. Whatever feels right for you. This is a lovely pose to just really feel our foundation here. Start to engage our core. Inhale, lift our arm. Exhale into cactus power. Inhale, lift. Exhale, captive power. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open into cactus arms and hold it here for a moment. Really feel your body engage. Feel your arms open, your shoulders lift, but also feel your fingers relax. Feel your jaw release. The space between your eyebrows. Maybe bring your chin down slightly so that your neck is long. Stira and Sukha. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Softly bring your hand to your heart center. Close your eyes. Settling here. As you're ready, release your hand. Open your eyes. And then go ahead and make your way up to stand. You can have blocks near you if you would like that. Start out into Tadasana. Move through some half stands for you. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. Exhale, hand. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Heart leads you forward. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way. Exhale, hand, heart. Inhale, wrist. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, up to a flat back. Exhale, fold and pause here for a moment. You can use a block if you'd like. You can take your hands and clasp them behind your back. If that's too much, if you have a towel or a strap, or even you can use the pillow or the back of your shirt. For just pausing here, and then allow your neck to lengthen. Open and close your jaw. Gently move your head into yes and no position. Finding circles, imagining that whatever has bothered you or stressed you out is just pouring out into the earth. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. And then release your arms down. And then very slowly, one vertebra at a time, slowly rolling up, crawl away. Into Tadasana. Our feet are here on the earth, palms facing forward, shoulders above our head. Take a deep breath in. We are mountain. And exhale. And then as you're ready, you can bring your feet a little wider than normal stance, and you can just start to helicopter your arm. So we have the firm stance of mountain. And then we also invite in the movement. A bit of silliness, a bit of play. Want to shake it out, want to dance, whatever feels good in this moment. You can even just do like playing a lot with little kids, right? Like just how kids just pretend to be wind, just pretend to be bird. We just play here. We have to have those moments of strength. We have to have our strength with us all the time. But I think that our world expects that. When do we get to play and be? Found this little kid yesterday. He just lifted it in the grocery store. The sign was interesting to him, but he went to sit on it, and it moved. And he was surprised, and I loved it. Good curiosity. As you're ready, pause here, bring your hands to your heart center, and just receive the gift of the movement, whatever it was that your body asked. The gift of listening, leaning into curiosity. And so The next set of prompts, starters, have imagination, reality, knowledge, wisdom, my struggle, my power, I trust, I doubt. Read those one more time. Imagination, reality, knowledge, wisdom, my struggle, my power, trust, I doubt. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your arm. And you can go ahead and come back down to seated. Move into writing time. And if you need me to repeat those, you can either put in the chat or give me a thumbs up or something else. If not, then we can move into our writing time. Would you like me to repeat them? Imagination, reality, knowledge, wisdom, my struggle, my power, I trust, I doubt. Go through that one more time. Then we're getting to your journal. Imagination, reality, knowledge, wisdom, my struggle, my power, trust, I doubt. Of course, as always, if you want me to put them into the chat or have questions, let me know. We'll go ahead and write. Once you're ready, you finish your thought, sentence, word, dear. Once again, if you need to roll out your wrists, roll out your shoulders, nice stretches. And then we're going to make our way back up into standing. Take some time to get there. And we're going to come into a nice wide-legged standing position, both feet pointed towards the front of the room. And actually, from there, we'll just allow our toes to come out a bit at an angle. Inhale, lift our arms up above our head. Exhale, we're going to bend gently. You can just go like here and you're fine. If you want to go further down, you can. It is late in the day for all of us. Be mindful. You don't have to do any real deep core postures. I might just go a little bit. I was woodworking yesterday and I can feel it. Good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to goddess pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, straighten your legs, bring your hand out, and then we'll start to move over into warrior two. But before we get there, we just want to check our foundation. Our back foot is facing forward. Our front foot is facing out. We find our nice foundation. Invite the core in, lift our arm. And then as you're ready, we're going to inhale and then exhale into our knee, bring our arms above our head. Actually, sorry, I messed that up a little bit. You can go here. There we go. Inhale, straighten our leg, bring our arms above our head. Exhale down. There you go. You should have a nice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. And then from here with your knee staying where it is, we're going to move into reverse. So our left arm comes down the back of our thigh, and we open up here. Inhale, lift up center. Exhale, bring your front arm into side angle pose. Pausing here. Inhale, lift up center. Exhale, reverse. If it becomes too much on your front leg, you can always release it. Just leave a gentle bend in your knee where you start to dance our warrior. So inhale, lift up center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Exhale, reverse. Go ahead and do that a few times at your own pace. Again, it doesn't have to be super intense. Just do gentle movements. It is late in the day. We're just moving, thinking, and breath. Bring your awareness into this moment. Next time you come into your warrior, pause here. Gaze comes out towards the front of the room. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your arm. Bring your foot in towards the front. Inhale, lift up. Slight bend in your knees, and then come down into a forward fold. You can use a block here. You can come into the forward fold, or you can even bring your hands out a few feet in front of you until a modified down dog. Just pausing here, centering. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. You can sway or rock, moving into your hips, whatever feels good for you. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. And then with a slight bend in your knees, bring your hands up to your hip And then go ahead and come all the way up. And then we'll move to the other side. Once again, let's check our foundation before we start to move. We imagine there's an imaginary line that intersects the front heel to the center of the back foot. We can move into that warrior two. Just check in to see that our knee doesn't go past our ankle, past our knee. And then as you're ready, lift your arms up. Exhale, bend into your warrior two. We'll do it a few more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale into warrior two. And then go ahead and come into a reverse warrior on this side. It's funny, I can feel the woodworking from yesterday. My legs shaking a little. Deep breath in. And then as you're ready, come up into warrior two. And then exhale into side angle. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Dance our warrior. Once again, if it becomes too much on that bent knee, you can always take breaks or soften. Inhale, raise you up center. The exhale moves you into either reverse or side angle. Do it a few more times at your own pace. And then the next time you come to warrior two, pause for a moment, bring your gaze out in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your arm. Once again, bring your toes so that they're facing the front of the room. Deep breath in here, and then exhale, come into a forward fold again. Wide-legged forward fold. Maybe do something different here. Maybe you did the modified down dog before, and now we want to come in a little closer. Maybe you want to sway or swing. Whatever feels good. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Slight bend in your knee. Hands come to your hips, and then slowly come all the way up to standing. Heel toe, your feet in, shake it out once again. Shake out your ankles, shake out your wrists. If you want to do helicopter again, moving the body in an opposite or a balancing. I like the term balancing. And we're going to move into a balancing pose. Last time we did tree pose, and you are welcome to do tree pose again. With tree pose, you can just stay in kickstand, and I don't know how my leg's going to be. I'm about to have us do something where I'm not sure I can demonstrate, so we're going to have fun with it. So you can just do tree pose in a simple position like that. We're going to play with some eagle tonight. And so maybe you do eagle arms with tree legs. Right? Maybe you do eagle legs, tree arm. You get to choose what feels right for you. So from here, start in tree, modified tree with a kickstand position and just find our balance. Once again, as we thought about with trees, they're not stiff. They're flexible. And so we find that in ourselves. We have our strength and our ease. From here, we're going to start to lift. I'm working with my left leg here. And then we're going to cross it over. And if you have a block, a little trick, if you're just learning that, is to place your block, and you can always bring the ground to you and placing them. From here, we're going to take our arm and we're going to start just hugging ourselves. Maybe you stay here. This is a beautiful eagle. If you would like more, we have our right arm crossed above our left. And then we start to poke our fingers together. So from here, if we're just balancing, or if we're balancing, we start to engage our core. Maybe we start to bend our knee, take a deep breath in, find a drishti, a gaze, a spot to gaze at. Deep breath in here. If you fall out, that's okay. And then wherever you are, release your arm, release the legs, shake it out. We're just playing. We're just playing. Good. Let's move to the other side. Okay, once again, starting with our kickstand, we're pausing here. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we're going to move into eagle arm. As you're ready, take what is my right leg, it might be your right leg, and cross it over. Once again, you might have a block or a chair or something underneath there. Yes. And now we're going to, last time we had our right arm over our left arm, and so we are going to bring our left arm over our right arm, and we'll pause, hugging ourselves, which is a nice gesture of self-compassion. You can pause here in a modified eagle. If you want more, you can start to bring and hook your arms together. And then once again, find a drishti, take a few deep. As you're ready, release your arm, release your legs, lift it out. Coming with our ankle under our hips, our feet under our hips. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and come into a forward fold. Just for a moment. Coming back to center. Inhale up to a flat back. Alex, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing. And exhale, here, your heart center. Close your eyes. Notice in your body whatever's happening. We're talking about balance as though it's opposite, but we know that this is not a binary, that it's a multitude. And so notice the multitude inside your body. Maybe there's the muscles, the bones, the breath, the sweat, the strength, the ease, the challenge, the surprise. Deep breath. Our next starters. Slow down, accelerate. Slow down, accelerate. My pain, my pleasure. My pain, my pleasure. This is ending. This is beginning. This is ending. This is beginning. I resist. I surrender. I resist. I surrender. As you're ready, open your eyes. Release your hand. Go ahead and make your way down to your mat. I'll read those again for you. We have slow down, accelerate. My pain, my pleasure. This is ending. This is beginning. I resist. I surrender. Go through them one more time. Slow down, accelerate. My pain, my pleasure. This is ending. This is beginning. I resist. I surrender. Go ahead and bring your attention to your journal, and I invite you to keep your hand moving. As you're ready to finish, thought, idea, words, and place your journal off to the side. You can roll out your wrists, roll out your shoulders, stretch while we're still seated. And then from here, open your arms wide. Exhale. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. Exhale. Give yourself a hug, switching arms. We're going to do that a few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. And just hold here for a moment. I really love this pose of self-compassion. As much as we are in the world, and I know each of you does amazing work for so all of you. We honor this time that we give to ourselves, where we replenish, we refill, we reflect, close our eyes, and we thank these bodies. We thank. As you're ready, inhale, open your arms. Exhale, release your arms, and then go ahead and come onto your, bring your knees in towards your chest. And you can make circles, you can rock back and forth, whatever feels good to you in this moment. As we start to wind down and find our way back towards the earth. And then move in the other direction if you're making circles. And I'll offer another ending starter. We're going to move into oxymoron. The balance of opposites, the balance of multitude. So I give, I receive. I give, I receive. Maybe as you end your practice tonight, as you move off to the mat, honoring all the ways that you give to the world, as well as the ways that you receive. Go ahead and place your feet on the earth. And then bring your left ankle above your right thigh. You can stay here in the number 4, nice hip opening. Or if you'd like a bit more, you can lift your right leg up above the earth. And just feeling a nice gentle opening here. Again, if you'd like to bring your arms into cactus, it can be a nice way. If you want to clasp your hand behind your right thigh, that might bring a bit more stretch or whatever feels good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out with a sigh or a sound. Release your foot down to the both feet down. And then we'll move to the other side. Right ankle on left side. Once again, you can stay here, cactus arms, just allowing some openness. If you'd like a bit more, you can clasp hands, lift your foot off. You can sway gently, whatever feels right for you. Take a deep breath in. Or exhale with a sigh or a sound. And then bring your foot down to the earth. Release both feet down. And then we'll do some windshield wiper movements again, just like we did at the beginning of class. Or if you have another hip stretch you love and you want to move into it right now, whatever feels good for you. Once again, finding your breath wherever you are. If you are moving into a hip opening of your choice, make sure that you balance that on both sides. And then imagine if you were an octopus and how many sides you'd have to do to feel whatever balance. And then pausing here, bring your knees back into your chest. Take a deep breath in. You can lift your head up, your forehead up. Just curling in. And then exhale, release your legs, release your arms. We're going to do a big stretch. Our wrists, hands, and fingers. Our toes are pointed. Deep breath. Exhale, side out with a big sigh or sound. We're going to do that a few more times. Inhale, reach, point, lift, stretch. Exhale, out. One more time. Deep inhale, pull it all in, stretch, feel whole body engaged. And then exhale and release your arms down by your side and just allow yourself to be here. I give and I receive. This is the posture of reception, allowing yourself to receive the benefits of it. And then when you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make your way gently to one side, pausing in the fetal position. And then making your way up to seated, hands together at your heart, eyes closed. Honoring the balance that lies within you, within all of us, within this world. Balance of multitude. We end the practice, the Sanskrit phrase namaste, which means the light in me, honors and sees the light inside of you. So carries the balance, the wisdom of balance. We are in community. So I say namaste to each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And the recording.